Hello and welcome to the Unfiltered Doll. It's the Unfiltered Doll. So, baby, listen. I've seen it all on these YouTube streets, okay? Trust and believe that.
Like I talk it, walk it like I talk it. Yeah.
Hold up.
But gang moves.
I like to walk around with my chain loose.
Let's go, happy fingers. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snappy fingers. Do you still?
Welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, where we do what? A little bit of cussing around here, so your parental advisory has been advised. This is a pre-recorded video where we do what? Get into somebody's damn business. All views and opinions matter, but understand I've been giving out a bad opinion since 1978, baby. And if you ever feel triggered, just remember we're not talking about you, but we're talking about the people on the screen. Now let's get into this mess. Good evening. I just got back. The DA used the same line they've been using for the past 19 months at every bond hearing. She used the names off of my past bonds and said that they were victims that came forward. And she said she talked to the victims today, which I knew she was lying. So right now, I don't have anything holding me up. I need to bond out. Please find me a bondsman who will take a payment plan because I'm still not indicted. And there was a new blogger in there today from some hip hop magazine. But I need to bond out so I can get my own evidence because this DA isn't listening to no one. She tried to embarrass my two daughters today and throw their names into the mix. I don't care if we have to find a credit card solution.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Please get me out of here because that judge isn't going to lower my bond anymore. It's a setup. Only reason why she did give me a bond is because she had to by law. Good morning again. Are you coming back in town to get me out? There are questions that need to be answered. Did you see the videos yesterday at court? How the judge caught the DA in many lies? Even when she said she talked to the victims and we knew she was lying? That's not the way those people talk, the way she was describing. And when she said, I missed a court date, when the judge said, I never missed a court date. Did you see when she went back in the chambers to get a file on me? That's because I sent her a letter and I sent the lawyer a letter breaking everything down. So as you see, that shit didn't do anything to help me at all at the end because the DA still used the same lies from the past. DA Majestic.
Oh, what? Wait!
So I have a bond now. Are you coming back to get me out? Or are you still trying to use that old system with the phone systems and bank statements? No one cares about that right now. Look at Joe. He could have gotten all of that information to set me free, but he didn't. So I need to get out of here ASAP, Rocky, so I can save my own ass with my own evidence because time is running out. I'm going to write you a letter, but I need to know, are you coming immediately or are you going to wait until you come back from Africa? Because I got a lot of lawsuits.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie.
I have to get out of here to get my own team to understand my lingo because I need to get this off of me so I can get back on social media. That's how I'm going to be making my streaming income from my platform. So it's no way I can deal with that truck until I get out of here. That's why I need those body cameras. That's a lot of unanswered questions that I have the key to. I'm grateful I have a bond because they could have made it a cash bond and I wouldn't have no way of getting out. At least I still have a fighting chance now. So get past the money and get on the future because the money is already here now. Because I know the case is going to get dropped because I knew my lawyer didn't say anything to the DA on my behalf of the proof that I'm innocent and there's no way I could have committed that crime. Because I gave her all the facts she needed. So do not email her or Joe anymore or any of these matters because I'm going backwards. They didn't tell me that the Bible lady was there because they wanted to keep them silent up to that point. So I'm just going to sleep all day because I'm depressed like a motherfucker. And I know she's going to try to come see me tomorrow. And I will sit down and pray with her. I know God is going to help you creative with the bond situation immediately, because once I'm out, I can file a motion to go back in front of the judge for a dismissal. Also, the DA used lies because she knew the judge couldn't pull up actual details on what the DA was saying was the truth or not. But that's a here now situation. They can't stop the lawsuit, and once I'm out, they can't stop the dismissal on all cases. So that part I'm not worried about. I just need to be bonded out immediately because she lied again, and she said she was going to try to indict me in April. But the grand jury doesn't come back in April. They come back in May. I'm just reading through so many flaws, and she was saying yesterday, it's like a repeated cycle. All the other stuff that's going on right now, it doesn't even matter. What matters is me getting out and fighting for my freedom and all my rights back. It doesn't matter if people think I'm innocent or guilty with the bloggers. What matters is reparations for my loss and pain and suffering. And you included as well, because you're enduring mental stress as my supporter. There's no way around that to run from. So let's get it. Today I needed to get something off my chest because I thought about what you said, and you were right. And the lady who wrote you the message concerning how she was unjustly incarcerated and she didn't like how wifey abandoned ship during this difficult time. When I was speaking to the Bible lady, I made a statement about 10 years ago. I made a PSA to the world that I would die for the woman that I was in love with. Now, this next line gets a little graphic, okay? And we're going to not go dark with Nesto. He's talking about putting his head. Is it the guillotine or the guillotine? I think people say it both ways. However, he's talking about preaching God, his head being inside, baby blades crashing down and necks and blood and baskets. Honey, listen, basically he said, I'm not turning my back on God, unlike the people who I risk my life for, which have turned their backs on me. Marriage is nothing but a contract on paper that was devised by the white man. I love you. Continue to hold it down, my boo-boo.
I hit them in the DM like, hey, big head.
I'm only concerned about getting out so that I can take care of you the best way I can, and to kill the haters and to allow them to watch you shining, and from a distance at that. I'm an innocent motherfucking man, and it's not your fault that you have common sense to see it. Only thing that frustrates me is how you don't see that you're the shit. And all the bloggers who don't favor you only wish to draw you out and knock you off your game. But all you got to do is stand tall through it all, solid on what you stand for, and let that guide you in the proper direction. Like you said, you don't know the lady in Miami, but she just favors your loyal support for me, and you standing for the truth. I can't wait to see you start your podcast in your RV. The pic you sent, I really like that shit. So that's true. What she told you, the Miami lady, that's going to be fantastic. A miracle, to say the least. Right now, social media is king. It can hurt, help, or save your motherfucking life. Laugh out loud. It's all about how we choose to manipulate. Baby, listen. For the people in the back, right now, social media is king. It can hurt, help, or save your MF in life. Laugh out loud. It's all in how we choose to manipulate it. Child, because it's only a tool. I know a miracle is coming because Pinocchio sent an email to the head attorney, Hannah's boss. That's going to make them get proactive, and you should be receiving that letter as well, explaining that stuff. And I told you, stop sharing information with them, because something was mentioned at my last bond hearing concerning a car situation with one of the alleged victims. That's how I knew again that they had no evidence on me. Baby, they get a lot of this stuff mentioned in these hearings from her, I bet. So you're probably wondering, well, dawg, why aren't you reading what Sonya is saying in response to Nesto begging, asking for her to find a credit card solution, find something, come your ass back home and get me up out of this jail? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Why I'm not reading any of her text messages in response to him wanting her to get him out of the jailhouse. These messages were from March 2024 and February 2024. In the beginning of the video, that was like February 24th, 2024. And now we are in the beginning of March 2024. Keep in mind, this is the same month as the breakup, when Sonya found out that Nesto said she can't afford him the previous year, when he was on the phone with Dion back in the summertime of 2023. But I said, you know what? Instead of reading her text messages, let's just go to the live that she did when she was pissed off at Nesto and get into if she ever had any intentions on helping this man with his bond.
Okay, outfit. I like that. Ooh, shit. Ooh, bitch. Pop it. Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Pop it till he wanna come over the house and bop it. Pop it, don't stop it, bitch. Don't you dare drop it. Ooh, pop.
Oh, hey, girl. So no more Zuzus, wham whams. No, none of that. He should, okay, does he have the bond money? They were getting that together Friday. And again, I wasn't going to do the bond. So that was never an option. I was never doing the bond. I was working on something to help lower his bond as far as getting his, his alibi, which is his records, to prove his whereabouts during the time.
So y'all heard her, honey. She said she wasn't kicking out no money for no bond. I guess she said, I'll pay for a phone call because I'm the one that's bored. And I'll give you a little $50 for you to get you a little summer sausage and, and some Fritos and whatnot. But other than that, baby, I ain't got it. I guess, honey, listen, I don't care. You still taking care of a man regardless. And for those of you in the chat saying, it's because she can't afford it, she's broke. For those of you saying that's because she ain't got it, baby, I don't know. I'm just trying to tell you what she had said on them people's live, which was her live. She said she wasn't helping the man with his bond regardless. So I guess he was just wasting his time and her money when he was sending those text messages, because she wasn't really listening to none of that shit anyway.
The more serious charges because of what he said. So, yeah. Hi, I'm new. Hey, Madison. And girl, you still hanging on. Stop lying. No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I just don't. I'm not an emotional person. How much is the bond? $60,000. $60,000. Thank you for choosing Global Link. Right? Thank you for choosing Global Links. Y'all been listening to them phone calls a little too long. Hey, Anua. That's just what that is. With an indictment in April. So I don't even think they're gonna do. I don't know, because they said they were gonna indict him before Christmas. That never happened. So $60K now, right? $60K cash. That's what it is. And he needs $60K cash. I ain't coming up with no $60K cash. You know what I'm saying? He be getting some letters. So, you know what I'm saying? And some people on the letters was caught himself trying to tell on me, which you can't tell on me because, again, that's just my friend and my man. You know what I'm saying? So, why she look fed? I don't know. So, what are you talking about? Oh, hey, Madison, thank you. Move on. He cute. He can be released with $60,000. He sure can. A trip to Africa for a month is $40K. Not if you do it right. But again, that's money spent on me. You can't get upset about somebody else's money. If it was his money goes wherever he wants it to go. But you can't dictate somebody else's funds. And that's what it is. And my funds is my money. And we're just friends. We're not we're new friends. We're not old friends. Like Yvette can get it. My kids can get it. But nobody else can get it. Because I'm not doing that. That's just what it is. Things is hard to come by. And ooh shit. And that's just what it is. I'm not gonna do it. Exactly. Spend your money yourself. Exactly. My money going on me. Even if a trip to Africa was 20,000, you know what I'm saying? And his bond was 10. You know what I'm saying? No, friends that had 2 benefits. That's all it was. Hey, Jester King. I know that's right. My kids only. Yeah, it's I would above and beyond for my children. Where would he stay when he get out? I don't even know. I can't tell you that. Hey, what if he got out? Could he come near? No. No. You can't be in my house. Not that big, and I can't be that fake. You have to be fake to let somebody live with you and you feel some type of way.
Why you always bring your ass up here with this shit?
I came across those messages the other day when I was digging around in there for something else. And after I left the courthouse yesterday with Diddy and his sentencing, I said, you know what, baby? These the folks don't want to be down there in them They don't want to be down there in them jailhouses. And y'all know his team, baby. They were trying to get him out of that jailhouse, and the judge kept denying it. And I said, ooh, this is going to be perfect to make me a little video using Nesto begging, because, honey, Diddy was begging for his freedom yesterday, honey, but they told him he had to go on and sit on down for about 4 years or something. But y'all know what I'm trying. That's where I got the idea from. Because, baby, he was calling on Tyrone and everybody else to help with that bond by any means necessary. He just knew his brother Lamont was going to get him out of jail, but we all know what happened with that. Speaking of Lamont, do y'all remember when Shirley and Nesto was on the phone? And Nesto was being shady, talking a little shit, as per usual, on Lamont, and he was trying to get Shirley to join in on it. Honey, let me play that audio real quick, and then we gonna head on out the door. Once again, shout out to Phone Calls from Prison, baby, for keeping that playlist organized so that we can go back into the day, honey, and get into these people's damn business.
So Lamont is in Africa.
Oh, that's what he is. Cause I kept calling the phone, just kept ringing.
Yeah, he said he's on a safari.
Oh, okay. Tell him seen some pictures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When I talk to him again.
Yeah. Tell him seen some pictures. You never been. You like to go. Tell him see you a sneak peek.
Oh, okay. I've seen it when other people that I know have gone.
Oh, that ain't what I'm saying. I want to see you over there for real. That's what I'm saying.
I figured that, but I'm just saying.
Okay, well, I ain't gonna put no cut on it. I ain't putting no more cut on nothing right now. So, ain't. Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means that ain't no talking like. Well, I'm hoping you understand what I'm saying. Now I need to make sure you understand what I'm saying.
You got to see it to believe it. Is that what you're saying?
I got to see everything to believe right now. This shit I've been through.
Oh, okay. I understand. That I understand.
Yeah. All this I've been through. Shoot. You done been through hell and high water with me, boy. I ain't trying to tell you. Man.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, but guess
My
what?
thing, and I've always spoken about it publicly, is to show up at work. I don't need anything. I'm not one of those talents that show up on set and I need this, chicken wings, a whole bunch of drinks, roses, M&M, peanuts, all car service, all this kind of stuff. I don't need any of that. I need some water and my check, and that's all I need, honey. I show up, I do what you asked me to do, and goodbye.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Unfiltered Doll Reactions.
All right, Slash.
Oh, what you working for? Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.
Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't